yeah, 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 yeah. Everywhere I go, yell now, Duval, Duval, Duval. Hey, yeah, yeah, hey.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal. You are now in the mix with the man and Teal. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
Man, y'all make sure y'all put those Duvals in the chat, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Sir. You know.
Yeah. You know it? Freebirds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking shit till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the X's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Freebirds.
Welcome to the Men and Tail podcast. I am your host, Agent J, and as always, working with my main man, J to the I to the M-B-O.
Oh, and
You are now in the mix with the Men and Teal.
what's going on, brother?
Let's go, man. Oh, y'all good, bro? Everybody good? Jimbo, you good?
I'm always good. Men and Teal Thursday. Got the Tealers in the building. You already know.
Hey, man, shout out to the Tealers in the chat, man. It's
all the Tealers. Tealers on Twitter, on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, man. Shout out everybody joining us, everybody tuning in, everybody in the chat, man. You in that chat, make sure y'all put y'all Duval in there. Hey, man, and help us grow, bro. Remember, hit that like, subscribe, share, that follow. Get this out to other Jaguar fans, because y'all already know we keep it real, we keep it teal. Jay, hey, man.
What's going on?
What'd you say,
man?
win in Vegas?
Hey, bet on Teal, man.
Bet on Teal, baby.
Bet on Teal.
Yes, sir. We are back from the bye. Oh, glad to have some Jaguars football. But let me ask you this, Jay. We're back from the bye, but are the Jaguars back?
Shit, I don't know if we back. I don't know if we're back. We didn't buy nothing yet. We didn't sell nothing yet. Shit, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. If I had to go into my just pure, just balanced, like truest Libra form self that I can be, we're fine. Like, it sucks that we lost these last two games.
Right.
But we should be fine.
Yes. I mean, we're 4-3.
If we're a good football team, we should be fine. If our coaches, the coaches who he says he is, and they continue to show the things that they feel like, then we should be fine. Like I said, and if we're not fine, that means a lot of stuff ain't going right. It doesn't go right.
Right.
But I mean, I think the opponent, the time of the year, coming off the bye, us getting people back, I think it should. I don't know. I think it should be, even though we got. We're not here at that part of it, but getting people back, and then somebody took a step back apparently today in practice. Or maybe I was just reading something crazy. Maybe I was reading misinformation, but
nah, I have the injury report pulled up too. We'll get to that in a second. First, I didn't even go through this, but Big Marcus in the chat, man. Fellas, let's go. Big Marcus with the dedication, like Kevin Gates over there. He said he got two phones streaming right now. One listening to us and the other watching his Mandarin Mustangs play St. Augustine Yellow Jackets. We got Devin in the chat. MIT fan, what's good? Let's chop it up. Duval, Lewis is in here. Hey man, just go ahead and throw that Duval in, Lewis. Know you want to. Yes, sir. B-Mac in the building. Stone Cold couldn't make it, unfortunately. You want the link? We'll get you on, B-Mac.
You are now in the mix with the man in Teal.
Oh, snap. A bye was perfect timing, but not confident it changes much. B-Mac, man, always the pessimist, but I love you, brother. Connor in the building. What's up, boys? Let's go, man.
MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
Shout out to Connor, man. They had the Jungle Beat podcast on last night. Had J. Paul and T-Wig on there from Locked On Jags. It was a pretty good show. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out on their Happy Hour Sports channel on YouTube, or follow Connor and Flash the Samurai on Twitter. Cheyenne is in the building. Sup, guys? Sup, Cheyenne? Man, the future mayor or governor, whatever office he's going to run for in his town. So getting back to what we think, before we talk about actually what we think, let's talk about what they did. And, last week when we had the show, we saw that Hunt Extra that kind of went into the locker room after the loss. Mm-hmm. Then they went into the team meeting that Monday. And, Liam talked to the team, and then he said, hey, man, get away, go do what you got to do, get your mind right, come back, and we're going to get to work. And they took this bye as an opportunity to do self-scouting, to do reflection, and to take accountability.
And then look, even part of the getaway stuff, bro. Apparently, them boys had a nice little Halloween at the stadium for the. You seen Trev?
Yeah. The Flintstones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
You the only one that dressed up? Oh, there you go.
So what you trying to say? Is that?
Nah, I like it.
I tried.
I like it, bro.
My kids.
You look like you did really good, bro.
J. Lou.
I had my wig backwards for the first 20 minutes of being here.
That's okay. No judgment, bro. Curl, you freaked it a little bit, bro?
Did.
No cameras, please. I'm not here for
I'm mic'd up.
You mic'd up? Oh.
I'm mic'd up.
MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
I'm out here because Uncle Rico made me throw the ball around. That's the only reason why I know the football field is.
Hey, he mic'd up, kid.
Don't take my wig off. So I'm passing out candy, I think, on Friday, and it's gonna be 2 pieces trick-or-treater. And if you take more than 2, it's trespassing. Should I get a little bit of ice cream? I don't know. Should I get a little bit of ice cream?
So when did this come out?
All right.
Did they just put this out today?
Yeah, today.
If my teammate was like, oh, you don't need that. You're allergic. You want that one, baby. Get this one. You will like that one.
Ice cream, daddy.
You will like another one, baby.
You're allergic.
I forgot to mention, the 2 candy rule don't apply to my kids. Hawk smash. Hawk smash. Hawk smash.
You looking at
Smash, Hawk.
guys, I don't like, bro. No, this nigga is huge.
All right, you just do that.
Like, bro.
Hawk smash. Oh, man. Embarrassed me. Embarrassed. Come on, let's go.
Topa in the building. Fellas. And Topa took Big Marcus, fellas. He just took out one. He said, my boy dressed up as Napoleon Dynamite. Yes, man. Shout out Topa.
Well, that's good, bro. Like you said, man, them boys. Hey, that's part of getting away. That's part of having some of the week off. even though they were back this week practicing and stuff. But
right.
It's still not gonna be like, oh, it's just a game. But all right, get back, center yourself a little bit. Like I said, a little mini bye. Like I said, not a mini bye, but a bye week. Spend time with your family. Get centered. Get in that playbook.
Yeah, so they had a press conference with the coordinators today, and Heath went first, and of course, they're going to ask him about Cam Little, and even Logan came up.
Yeah,
and Cam, they asked him about Cam, and he's like, Cam went home to Oklahoma, and he went through some stuff, and we did what we were supposed to do is basically what he says, and now he's back out here kicking it, and he has full confidence in him. And then they turned to Logan Cook, and they asked Heath, hey, we're used to seeing him, 1 through 3 as like the best punters in the league, and he's still like top 10. But what's going on with Logan? Are you worried about Logan? And he says no. Logan knows that these last couple games he hasn't punted his best, but again, he did what he had to do. So now we're ready to come back and take care of business. And I
did want to talk because even when you said it, I'm like, damn, well, Logan ain't been. He hasn't been like the ace like he was last year, or the year before. Mm-hmm. But last year he had some kind of bad punts too. But he also had some phenomenal punts last year.
He had some phenomenal punts.
But the year before he was MVP. And honestly, right, so far this year, if we're basing it on all 7 games, he's been punting his ass off through 7 games. But he's had a few poorly timed bad punts.
I mean, most definitely the last two games were everybody's worst games.
Well, and look, and the biggest problem is he's punting too much. That's the problem. He shouldn't be goddamn punting that much. A lot of them punts we should have fucking scored on these drives, or at least got in position for the kicker to kick a field goal. But look, even then with shit, let's make Cam kick less field goals. If it was a perfect world, he'd only go out there and kick extra points.
Right.
Problem is it's not even the perfect world. Problem is it's the Jaguars, and we can't fucking score enough. So a missed extra point or a missed field goal is going to kill us. Or one bad punt in a game is going to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do their job, if the offense as a whole does their job, everybody else's job becomes easier.
Yeah, and I think, we're going to get into it a little later, but I mean, that's going to come in what it comes down to on whether or not we win or lose this game, and that it's too, I think it's two drastically different things dependent on that outcome. And I can't wait till we get down there, but I got to ask you this first. Through 8 weeks, obviously 7 games and a bye, and having time to reflect, having time to sit down and watch other quarterbacks, other teams play, you know what I'm saying? Their offense, their defense, their special teams, just seeing how these other teams operate, the good and the bad. Focusing back in on the Jaguars, what are your biggest surprises through 8 weeks? And I want good and bad. And I want to do one for all. I want to do it for offense, defense, and special teams. So give me your good, and then give me your bad for offense as being like your biggest surprises.
Well, that's a lot of biggest surprise.
It's surprise. Biggest surprises like on offense, but like it could be. When I first thought of it, it was like, okay, well, you could say something good, but you could also say something bad. So So give me
I gotta
something
find
that
six.
surprised you in a good light.
I gotta find six. So now I gotta find six things. All right, how about you go first because
I can go first.
You go.
Do you want me to do? Do you want me just to stay on offense? Or do you want me to do all three?
Just go offense. Just do offense, and then we'll go from offense, defense, special teams.
So, biggest surprise on offense for me, I would actually have to say Anton, because remember at the beginning of the year I was saying, hey man, if anybody is in jeopardy of losing their starting status, it may be Anton. And I think for the most part, even through injury, because we know he's been banged up, I think he's been playing at a real high level. And I've been real impressed with Anton. And then I think my biggest surprise bad on offense is going to be most people's BTJ not catching the ball. You know, like
BTJ.
Well, yeah, but BTJ's primary function is to catch the ball.
I know, but I'm just saying, we can't. I don't want to scapegoat it. I want to the biggest, the biggest bad surprise is BTJ.
Okay.
Because I don't want to minimize it to that, even though that's the biggest part of it. But it's also lazy route running. It's giving up on routes. It's not following through on routes. It's a lot of stuff where he's been being a bad teammate. So, and he's not even my bad on offense.
Okay.
Because I'm not at this point through 8 weeks. I'm not surprised. From what I was watching in camp, he's doing exactly what the fuck I thought he was going to do.
Okay.
So I'm not even surprised that he's not playing well because he wasn't practicing well.
Okay.
But I would say I don't know. I don't even know if I have a good on offense. I just know BTJ's not my bad. I don't even know if I have a good surprise because I think.
I'm wearing his jersey like ETN. ETN's not a surprise, Steve.
No, it's not a surprise.
I thought you were gonna. I personally thought you were gonna say ETN. I was like, this is gonna be a layup for Jay. He's gonna say ETN. He thought Tank was gonna be here. Hold on. First of all, shout out Tank. I think Tank had like 107 rushing yards. Like, hey, he showed out. He showed out for the Eagles this past weekend. But damn, yeah, bro. I definitely would have thought that you were gonna say ETN for your good.
Yeah. I don't have anybody that's a big surprise on offense, honestly.
Okay.
I don't. And the bad surprise is the interior of the O-line. I thought it would be better. And like I said, these last few weeks is showing that it ain't. So that would be my biggest bad surprise. I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I'm trying to judge them. In all games, and besides the last two games.
But these are yours. That was yours. This is my surprise.
Right, but it's all the way through week 8 to before they play the Raiders.
Trevor's been getting pressured all year. He just wasn't getting sacked. We're not gonna.
That's not true. That's not true. The first 4 games. Hold on, bro. The first 4 games, he had the lowest pressure rate in the league, and he'd only been sacked like 3 times in the first 4 games.
Walker, well, he's not the interior, but maybe just the line in general, I guess. But Walker Little's been trash all year. Like I'm not here for none of that. And particularly the left side of the line. So maybe
say Walker. Why don't you just say Walker Little? Because Ezra Cleveland hasn't been playing bad. He's probably been the most consistent on the line.
they've been giving up pressures up. They've been giving up pressures up the middle too.
McCarry was giving up pressures on the right side next to Anton. Like
yeah,
I'm not,
we've had a center, and our center's been in and out. Like it's a
but the centers have been playing fine. Those guys have been playing good. I listen. It's yours. I'm surprised. I just don't know why you just won't say Walker Little, because obviously Walker Little is like one of your biggest hangups outside of BTJ.
Well, you know what? Then I'll change it. Then it's my biggest bad surprise is Grant Udinski. Then I guess why the fuck is you the offensive coordinator? Figure something out. Figure something out. Walker Little's getting his ass kicked. So you either go to your O-line coach, or you got to figure something out. It's you and Liam's offense. Y'all got to figure it out. Do y'all have to design that he gets a chip every time? He needs help every play. Now we're just playing 10. Now we're playing 10 on 11.
I'm just saying, like, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna move Anton over there? Then who you gonna put at right? You gonna put at right tackle?
I'll put whoever over there, bro.
Topa says beating the Chiefs in primetime was his biggest surprise. Big Marcus says biggest surprise is good on defense is definitely Devin Lloyd. Don't disagree with that. Topa says Seahawks and Rams were the perfect test for this offensive line, and they failed. Walker Little, then he follows up Walker Little, obviously, and Patrick McCarry versus the Rams and Seahawks. Those two games he was bad. Yeah, exactly. Okay, do you want me to do defense, or you got something defense in mind?
Well, good defense definitely is Devin Lloyd. That's the biggest good surprise. And I would say for me, I mean, according to PFF, he's doing exactly how they think he should be doing, but he wasn't showing it on the. I'm not seeing it in the ways that I would have liked to see it. So, but it was showing up before the injury. So I mean, if he's back, then it should show up again.
Okay.
But bad, I would say. I mean, I don't know if it's like a big surprise, but I mean, shit, just the edges in general. I mean, Trayvon has a little bit of excuse because, he was out with injury and had to come back and has been playing, had to probably play a little bit different, or maybe not just 100%. You know what I'm saying? But Josh Allen don't got no excuse.
Yeah. My good on defense. I mean, honestly, I want to say the entirety of the linebacker core. I wasn't sure. I felt like they had a bunch of the same guys in the room. You have Foye, you have Jack Kaiser, and you have Ventrell Miller, and they all pretty much play the same linebacking role. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Devin and Gardak, who are kind of the same, but you're like, okay, well, that makes sense because you need somebody to play behind Devin, but no, Gardak has his own role, and I think that they've all just been showcasing. Gardak has, he's shown you that, hey, this was a good pickup. Foye shows you that, hey, I'm still here. I'm still one of the premier tacklers. And then Devin shows you, hey, look what happens when you use me correctly. When you put me in a position to use my skill to the best of my ability, I can go make plays. We asked in the beginning of the season when he changed his number to 0, are we going to get college Devin Lloyd? Because that's the number he wore in college. And and this is the type of player he was when he was in college. So definitely a pleasant surprise, a good surprise for me is the entirety of the linebacking core. And then I'm going to tweak my bad because my bad is very, very similar to yours, but I'm saying the interior of the D line, which I guess technically that's not a surprise because I already knew that the interior of the D line was like our weakest thing. At least I felt like that. What James Gladstone and them did, their corresponding moves not to do anything at defensive tackle and to bolster up the interior of the defensive line gave us the notion that, well, maybe they see something and they think, no, we're good here, but we obviously aren't. So I guess technically that's not a surprise, but to me, the biggest surprise isn't the edges. It's just Josh Hines Allen. Like that's my bad. Is Josh Hines Allen has been outside of really like, I don't know, maybe the first three games. Outside of those, bro, he's really just been a non-factor. And, especially moving Eric Armstead in the middle, I'm thinking, I think we were all thinking, okay, the pass rush is going to get better. And it just seems like the pass rush is actually worse. And like, as the weeks went on, is what I'm saying. As the weeks went on, the pass rush has just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And now it's almost non-existent. Like pretty much starting at the Chiefs game is when the pass rush pretty much went away. Mm-hmm. And it's like we haven't seen it since.
Couldn't get it back.
Mm-hmm. So that's my good and my bad. And then lastly, special teams. I actually want to say my bad. My bad first is the kicking game in general. Like I said, the punts haven't been good, and obviously all the missed field goals and the one missed extra point. I'll be honest, bro. I came into the season, special teams was the last thing I was worried about.
Yeah.
And now when they trot them on to do something, I'm almost holding my breath.
The problem is it was the last thing that you worried about, and they're kind of still the last thing I'm worried about. But the worry has went from like a 3 to a 13, or maybe a 1 to a 8 to 1 to a 7. You know what I'm saying? Like on a scale of 10, my worry was like 1, 2. Now it's like a 7 when it comes to the kicking portion of special teams.
Right.
Kick return, not like now our kickoffs.
Even the kickoff. The kick again, to me, for the most part, for the majority of
we're covering the fuck out them bitches too. We're covering even I was gonna say our return and like the actual outside of the actual kicking portion of special teams, our return and I guess they're both returns, but the return and stops or stopping, whatever, the return and defending special teams. I think they're still really good. I think they're playing really well.
Yeah, but that's why I specifically said the kickers, like the people that kick the ball. Cam Little, Logan Cook. Logan Cook hasn't been playing up to his standard, and Cam, bro, you basically you got us over here basically saying shit. We get to the 50-yard line, we kicking that motherfucker. Like, hey, and you went from missing 70 yards to missing chip shots.
When we left that preseason game and we were leaving, and you were like, "Oh man, we missed the 70." I said, "Jimbo, I feel you." I said, "But that shit don't mean nothing, Jimbo. It's preseason. That's fake football." I said, "We seen him kick 70-yard in practice. That's the same thing he just did. It was a practice kick." I said, I gotta see that shit when it count for something, Jimbo. I know, man, but I'm like, bro, that everybody's gonna be overhyped. I said, I don't want to overhype that. Hit that bitch when it count, and I'm gonna act appropriate when it comes to that. And I'm happy that I didn't overreact when he made a 70-yard field goal that don't matter, because they they took the ball and the shoe and that uniform, they sent the shit to Canton and all that. You got the motherfucker thinking he a Hall of Famer because he kicked the fucking practice kick field goal. And now the bitch can't hit a PAT.
Yeah. But and then my good on it is Rayon Lane, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we were like, now obviously they brought Tim Jones back, but we lost in the beginning of the year, we lost two of our best gunners. We lost Tim Jones and we lost Daniel Thomas, DT, you know, and we're just like, damn, how do you replace those type of guys? Like, those guys are core special teamers. That's how you replace them. Get a guy out of Navy, and Rayon Lane it's like he knows where the football is coming down at. Punts, kickoffs, it doesn't matter. Rayon is like, he's like a heat-seeking missile, you know. And then, dog, didn't they give him like kick catch interference on one of these games? Like, he got down there, but like he didn't touch the dude. I don't know, man. The officiating's been so bad. But anyway, Rayon Lane is my good when it comes to special teams, and a special mention to Parker Washington. He should have 2 punt return for touchdowns. Though, you know, if they would have called blocking it back in the 49er game, I would have been like, okay, yeah. Because I do kind of feel like we got away with a blocking it back in that one. But the one they called on Jarian, that was bullshit. I'm not saying it would have changed the game, you know, whatever, but I am saying that one was a legit one at least. So I don't know if that was a league like, hey, we let you get it back. What's this, bro?
Speaking of Rayon Lane, I was just perusing YouTube, bro, and I found this YouTube page. It is Rayon Lane's mother. Their YouTube page. You can hear them going crazy. Pardon the video interruption.
You are now in the mix with the man in Teal.
Get a 2-5.
Yes, sir.
Down there again, bro.
Yeah.
Right in front of us, too.
Yeah.
Let's go 2-5.
Yeah, Ray on him, dog.
I found, like I said, his mom it's a really good watch on some of these, on some of her videos. I definitely recommend y'all go give her a look or give her a little, show her some love, man. Show her page, man. That's Felicia and Ray, man. Ray on Lane, man. A really good video about some of the rookie symposium stuff, that we don't really get to see. You know what I'm saying? A little behind the scenes stuff. So
right.
But yeah, bro, dope, bro. It was just a good thing. I was like, damn, you brought up Rayon. I was like, okay, boom, I forgot about I was watching his videos, man. But yeah, shout out to Rayon Lane, man. Like I said, making an impact on special teams.
Rookie, man.
Yeah, as a rookie.
So
showing value.
That was a surprise. That's definitely the biggest surprise for me. It's just how well he's played on special team. Where you know, because listen, there's a lot of people that play special teams and you don't even know they play special teams. You know, but the fact that he can make his presence felt and he just got here, I think that speaks volumes. So yeah, that he's definitely my good. Do you have a good and a bad?
I mean, it's all pretty much the same. It's same sentiment. I mean, like I said, surprisingly, like I said, we're covering punts and kicks, I think, very well. And we're returning them very well. But I kind of expected that, some of this group had been together already, so it was it should be okay. And like I said, the coach is the same. They did keep the position coach. So I feel like they should have had some continuity already going in, at least the most continuity out of any other group.
Right. So speaking of continuity, let's go into the Jag universe and let's talk about the AFC South real quick. Jacksonville Jaguars, and let's kind of look at big picture too, because Jacksonville Jaguars currently 4-3. If the playoffs were to start today, we are just outside of the playoffs at seed number 8, only 7 seeds. Playoffs, 4 divisional winners and 3 wild cards. We got bumped out by the Chiefs. A lot of people freaking out about that. We had a bye week. The Chiefs didn't. They haven't had their bye yet. So their record is 5-3. And our record is 4-3 because they have an extra game. If we were to win and we would win, and then they go on a bye and we win that week, we would jump the Chiefs because we beat the Chiefs on Monday Night Football. So we already have a tiebreak. We already have the win and the tiebreak. Right? If that was it, like if we had to vie for a wild card space with the Chiefs, we have a win over them. So don't panic. You know what I'm saying? Don't panic at that shit. But in the division, we're obviously second place. All the way down in the cellar are the lowly Titans. I don't know, bro. I said it last week. That's just a bad team. But the Titans are 1-7. 1-7 because I don't think they've had their bye week yet. The Texans are now 3-4. So they're in third place. So they're a game and a half behind us because we have the tiebreaker over them. And then the Colts, bro. The 7-1 Colts.
Yeah. It is what it is, bro.
So after watching the Colts,
bro,
I feel like we said this.
They're kicking ass. They're kicking ass because they have my exact words. I think when we went on Travis and we went on the Duval dive, I said, we said it with him. We said it with CJ. We said it with everybody we talked about. The Colts are a quarterback away. They have Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Honestly, give him the ball 25 times. Y'all are going to win. Put the quarterback in positions where he don't have to do a whole bunch. Throw the ball to people who are wide the fuck open. Danny Dimes is going to make good throws. He's not a terrible quarterback. People don't understand what a terrible quarterback looks like. Like, some people, a lot of these quarterbacks need work. These quarterbacks need to be developed. There's a lot of things that need to happen. But, like, they don't be terrible. If they're terrible, they're not in. A lot of times they don't be in the NFL for long. Like if Danny Dimes was just terrible, but guess what? They know he knows how to win with. He had Saquon. Feel real goddamn comfortable when you got Saquon. But now you handed him another one. Now you handed him a supposedly better version.
Well, okay. So first of all, we didn't believe. I don't think anybody outside of the Colts, and I don't even think the Colts fans believe truly that Daniel Jones is going to come in and play the way he's playing right now. Him and Sam Darnold are like the top 2 quarterbacks in the league in like the major quarterback categories. Shit's crazy. So he is making the throws. He is making play. Now, people are executing with him, right? But he's not turning the ball over. And to your point, what you said, they're giving it to Jonathan Taylor, and they're being put in advantageous positions to score. Like at one time, they had the longest streak. I think they went like 4 weeks before they punted. Like they didn't punt until they played the Rams, I think. It's crazy. Every time they had the ball, listen to this. Every time they had the ball, they went down the field and scored some type of points.
And got points.
They got points every time. That is, bro, that's insane.
Yeah, for a month straight. So for a month straight.
They are executing at a high fucking level. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Warren is he looks like one of the best young tight ends in the league right now. Their defense is flying around. It's like, bro, that I watching it now. Okay, the Chargers again. They faced a beat up team. The Chargers are missing like both of their tackles. They're on their.
You know what's crazy? You know, so like it's like the complete opposite right now for Daniel Jones and Trevor Lawrence. Is like the complete opposite. Daniel Jones is coming into a new system, but the system isn't new.
Right.
Trevor Lawrence and them. It's a new. Everybody's has learning a new system, except for Robert Hainsey.
Right.
So the entire line, Daniel Jones's entire offensive line, knows what the fuck they're supposed to be doing because they've been doing this shit for a couple of years. Most of them been together for a long time, and they know this system that they're running. They know their protections. They know it. They should know it. It was their second, third year. Is it Steichen? I don't even know who the coach is.
Yeah, Steichen's the coach.
So you just plug it and play in at this point.
Yeah.
The quarterback just has to figure out what he has to do. But the quarterback doesn't have to worry about making sure these guys are lined up correctly because they know how to line up correctly. This is y'all offense already. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right. No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
The receivers know the routes. This isn't the receivers. The receivers have a whole year, at least minimum of a year. I think I don't even know if this is 30. I think it's the second year, right?
Who? Adonai Mitchell?
Steichen.
No, I think this is like year 3.
So yeah, even more. Like, you know what I'm saying? The receivers
because hold on, because Dave Canales, this is his second year in Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Before Dave Canales, it was the other Colts head coach, Frank Wright.
Yeah.
So he's been the head coach since Frank Wright's been gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. Alec Pierce knows exactly where he's supposed to be at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Tyler Warren's new, but I mean, you're a tight end, bro. They put you anywhere. You just catch it when that ball come to you. Especially if you just use him essentially like a Travis Kelce or like a tight end, like any, not like an actual blocker tight end, even though he can block. But if you're using him as a vertical threat or a receiving threat, just let him run option routes. Wherever he's at, wherever he goes, the quarterback just sometimes maybe just find him.
Right.
And we're going to get that back hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Where I can depend on you because I can't depend on 7. I got to get the ball to 80, was it 85, 86? Was it straight 85?
85.
Yeah. Shit, I ain't seen his jersey in a couple of weeks, bro. I forget, bro. He ain't cracking.
Yeah, I feel you, dog. I feel you. But yeah, so like if we want to win, I say that because if we want to win, the AFC South, like we gotta play. Like we have to play our best football. And this, we already said, like, our schedule gets lighter. This feels like the best time to do it. So as we fly out west to play the Raiders, I have to ask you, Jay, is this a bounce back game or is it a must win?
Shit, both.
Mm.
because it's a must win. It's a must win, should win, gotta win, better win. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely that. But yeah, you gotta see something. Y'all gotta, it's the bounce back because y'all gotta see something go right.
Right.
I think. Like,
Yeah,
you have to see, the offense has to see the offense work. The defense has to see the defense executing at a high level. Special teams, you're in a dome. You get to kick the kicker. You get to kick in the dome. No wind. No nothing. You don't got to worry about that. Like, let's build some confidence out of this. Go in there, kick ass, and get the fuck on. Maybe we should fly in the fucking night before.
I don't think we're allowed to do that, but
the day before, we can't fly in the day before.
Yeah, we could do it the day before, but not the night before.
Yeah, I'm not saying, but that's what I mean.
But we're going the day before.
Yeah,
yeah. So basically, Liam says that they're leaving Saturday. Also, the Florida Georgia game is going to be here, so got to get the fuck around here. Yeah. But yeah, he says that they're leaving Saturday. They're going to land, go practice, and then after that is straight to the hotel.
Shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down, straight to the hotel, and then get ready for whatever walkthrough and then the game. So no, I agree with you. Because look, I mean, even though we're on a 2-game skid, we haven't won in 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the reality.
Yeah, it is.
Lost by.
We haven't advanced. Yeah, we haven't advanced our spot in the AFC.
Right. So the last football we played, we were losers.
Yeah, going downward.
We need so check this out. We need to be San Fran when they came off of their bye. Because remember, we both came off our byes at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
This is I think we were 6-2. We were 6-2. We were 6-2. We had just came off the bye. The 49ers just came off the bye. They were on like a 3-game losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
And they just came over here and kicked our fucking ass. 2023.
Mm-hmm.
In 2023. That's what this game needs to be. This game needs to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. You should be mad because you haven't won a football game in 3 weeks and you're looking for somebody to take it all out on. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about narratives earlier. If you win, okay, I'm not going to say there's not a fraud spotlight on us, but that shit's real dim because you took care of business against a team that technically you should have took care of business. If you lose, then it's, oh shit, the season might be over. Narrative. I'm not going to be saying this, but narratives are going to be like Liam lost the guys and he can't get them. You know, these guys can't deal with losing. Same old Jags. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. It has to be our bounce back. It can't be their get right.
Mm-hmm.
It can't, bro. They just got beat 31-0. Geno Smith leads the league in interceptions. He has 10. He has 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, you can't let him be comfortable. He's gonna get Brock Bowers back. He's playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I got the injury report if you want to look at that real quick.
Yeah.
So shout out to Mo, Mr. Me Too. He reposted this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on, my bad. No, Mike Duraco. Mo posted something else that I want to talk about in a minute. For the Raiders, they have Brock Bowers. They have Brock Bowers on the injury report with a knee, full participant. Adam Butler back, limited participation today. Did not participate yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Max Crosby also with a back, did not participate on Wednesday. Limited participation today. Lonnie Johnson, fibula, limited participation. Jacoby Myers, the receiver, he was full participation. Aiden O'Connell, backup quarterback, kind of doesn't matter. And I can't pronounce the safety's name, but he was a full. Wednesday he was full participate. Today he was limited.
Mm-hmm.
On our report, De'Ami Brown was reported as limited with a shoulder on Wednesday. He was a full participant today. Dennis Gardak with a chest has been limited both Wednesday and Thursday. Travis Hunter, newly added to the injury report with a knee, limited. Jordan Lewis with a neck, he's been limited all week. Devin Lloyd with a calf has been limited. He has been at practice. Today, he had participation. I think yesterday he was off to the side with Brent Strange. Quentin Morris, a groin. He was limited all week. Eric Murray has not participated both Wednesday or Thursday. It's trending looking like he might not play.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Patrick with a groin has been limited. And Brian Thomas Jr. has been limited with a shoulder.
Yeah, he need to take some time off anyway, bro.
Yeah. So we definitely gonna have to monitor Travis Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. I feel like this also needs to be the game that they just unleash him to. And I don't know what this injury report, I don't know if that fucks that up.
Yeah, and also I don't know if that's just gamesmanship too.
Yeah, no, true that.
So
True that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's it could be. If not, then it needs to be Parker Washington Day. Or y'all made the decision to run the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Just run it down their throat.
Yeah. Get back to doing what you were excelling at. Because these last 2 weeks, not only have we lost, we have gotten away from the run in those losses.
Get back, do. That's the one thing I would say. I remember we said they hadn't like lied to us yet. They've been lying to us because we ain't been running the fucking football.
They haven't been physical.
They haven't been physical.
The last 2 weeks, the last two games.
But we haven't been able to really run the football since week 2 or 3. So,
nah, because we ran on the Niners. That's week 4. Week 5 against the Chiefs, we ran okay. Trevor did the majority of the running. But weeks 5 and 6, week 6 and 7. No, we didn't run the ball. That's what I'm saying. Like these past 2 games, we haven't been physical.
I'm just saying production. What's happened production wise after the first 2-3 games is kind of everything to me just seemed down.
But that's what I'm saying. He had like.
Well, I mean, he had one because really the San Francisco game is the only outlier. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the San Francisco game is Carolina and San Francisco are the outliers for the running game, especially Travis Etienne's running game.
Mm-hmm.
He had 143 against Carolina. He had 71 against Cincinnati. He had 56 against Houston, 124 against San Francisco, 49 against Kansas City, 27 against Seattle, and 44 against the Rams.
But that's what I'm saying. Weeks 5, 6, 7, we really didn't run the ball. Trevor ran the ball in week 5. Trevor was the run game in week 5. And then weeks
the last game, the game against the Rams was his first game under double digit attempts. He had 14 in the Cincinnati game. He had 14 carries for 71 yards. That's after a 16 carry, 143 yard game. But to follow that up against Houston, 16 for 56. Next week, 19 for 124. Next week, 12 for 49. Next week, 12 for 27. 8 for 44. So we're not even. That's what I'm saying. They told us this is going to be a physical run football team, and we're not running. We're attempting to run the ball, but we have 2 games over 100 and 4 games over 50. That's not good from your starting running back. That's not good.
Yeah, but the numbers, it's not like, I don't know, man. The numbers don't actually tell the story. The story is we weren't running the ball. Like especially weeks 6 and 7, we weren't running the ball. We'd go out and we'd throw the ball 3 times and go 3 and out and punt the ball. Then we'd come out and we might run the ball 1 time, get a couple yards, and then throw 3 and out. And then to get the ball back, throw 3 and out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but week 6 and 7 are more relative to week 2 and 3.
No, because in weeks 2 and 3, we came out running the ball. We centered the offense on running the ball. In these past weeks, we have not centered the offense around running the ball. We've centered it around throwing. I get it. And I get. Hold on, wait.
I'm assuming they stopped running the ball because the production. When we're running the ball, the production has been going down.
No, the production's only down because we're not running the ball. Like we're not running the ball effectively. We're not running the ball like 2 plays in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like these past games, I think I understand that Liam Cohen, there was a weakness. Okay, the Rams, their secondary was supposed to be kind of bad. The Seahawks, they had 3rd, 4th practice, you know what I'm saying? 3rd, 4th stringers, practice squad guys in their secondary. So it's like, okay, chestnut checkers, hey, I'm going to pick on their secondary. But in order to pick on their secondary, you have to go away from the thing that you are actually doing good at. And bro, it that shit fucked us. Like, look how many yards Trevor Lawrence had in that Chiefs game.
I mean, he had 70 yards rushing, right? 67.
Yeah. So Trevor had 67. You said ETN had what? 40 something?
Yeah.
2, man. So I mean, that's to those 2 together, that's over 100 yards rushing. We dominated, and then you got to account
I would like my my entire anybody who can run the football, like from behind the line of scrimmage, I don't want the total to be 100. I would like my running back to get 100, and then everybody else add on to it. Or if you're any other running back who the hell who's been playing lately, who's supposed to be pretty good or anything, you go get 200, and then the backup go gets 100, or the backup go gets 65, and your quarterback go gets 50. Like, nigga can't, bro. I'm just saying, like, there's a I don't know, bro.
I'm saying the sequence of events, and I'm gonna get to Daryl's comment because he sums it up.
And they should run the ball more consistently. But I mean, what do you mean he's not getting the touches? He's getting the touches. He's getting.
Well, he got the touches his last. He got the touches his last game.
He's getting touches. He's getting rushes. He's talking
about Travis. He's talking about Travis Etienne.
Yeah, I'm talking about Etienne.
I thought he was talking about Travis Hunter.
No,
but no, Daryl makes a good point. Daryl makes a good point. They stopped running the ball because we're getting down in distance because of penalties. Like, that is a good point too. But they still are coming out and trying to chunk the ball and not run the ball at all. Like, we literally, Jay, you and I literally sat there in the stands. It was like damn. So you're telling me not only are we gonna accept the ball to start the football game, but then we're gonna throw it 3 times and not do a fuck thing and punt the ball away? What the fuck did we even take the ball for? Yeah. Was that not the exchange when we literally sat there and saw them do this?
Yeah, but I mean, some of that's just being like, okay, what's going on? But maybe they don't feel comfortable running the ball.
I think it was more of, like I said, Liam trying to be smarter than his opponent, seeing a weakness and trying to exploit it. And you just, like, the team, the offense almost down to the whole is nobody was executing. I can't say nobody because I just said Ezra.
That's the thing, bro.
The majority weren't executing.
That's the thing. The thing is, they're just executing how they've been executing all year, which is poorly. This is a poor execution football team. Like, they don't perform well.
Well, no, they're a poor disciplined football team,
and that goes into execution.
Well,
why are we not executing things? Because we're bad. We're not disciplined, but we're not executing things rightly. You're not lining up on sides. I need you to execute the skill and the task of lining up where you're supposed to line up at. I've told you the thing already. Your job is to go execute it. You're not doing that. Like, the discipline. I mean, this is not a hothead football team. They're not out there fighting people and getting penalties like that. They're just not executing. But that just means, but to me, that just means they're not being taught the right way. If this is what the execution is looking like, people not lined up, like, because it's not even like holding things, not even like holding. You know what I'm saying? It's not even people getting out of their disciplines. Because we're not getting a lot of holding penalties. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but like the execution of, okay, are you finishing the block? Are you making the right read to even be blocking the right person the right way? Because you can block somebody the right way, but you're blocking the wrong person the right way. You just executed it poorly. And nobody's really been executing at a high level. The only person who's executing at a high level, honestly, on the entire team is Devin Lloyd. Based on all the games, not just. I mean, Travis Hunter has been fine. People are. I think.
Well, but he's also, you know, like you pointed out, and that was damn good. Where you were like, you know, how many penalties does he have on defense? The one we know is bullshit. How many penalties does he have on offense? it's bullshit. You get penalties. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you pointed out on offense, he like if it was an illegal shift, it would 7 times out of 10 it was on Travis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's not being disciplined in that part. But I'd say the discipline just based on the penalties, and I get what you're saying. That okay, well, you're starting off before you can execute what you need to execute. You didn't even execute to get ready to do it, right? So I get that, bro. But Daryl, I don't think that matters because I do agree with you. Let me say that first. I do agree with you. There was a lot of ticky-tacky play, and it seemed like it was just on us. It just seemed like the shit only applied to us. But still, we played bad. We still played bad. But I just wanted to bring up this stat that I saw. This was the Mo post. It says expected points added or lost for drops for QBs. So what this is saying is like points that you lost because the ball was dropped. Trevor Lawrence leads this. Bruh, he's lost 26 projected points. He lost 26, bro. Let me tell you what 26 points would have got you. 26 points would have been enough for you to beat the Bengals.
You're 6-1. You're 6-1.
Yeah.
With the 26 points, you're 6-1.
Enough to beat the Bengals and the Seahawks.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I don't even have to know the numbers. I know it's enough. I watch those games. It's enough to beat. It's enough to be 6-1. We probably still and honestly, and that's enough. It's honestly enough for us to be undefeated. Because if that's how we're operating, that game, I don't think that game goes how it goes on against the Rams. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take the 6-1.
Hell yeah.
But at that point, that's a really big game where that's a really big game at that point. And it essentially would be 6-0 going to London against them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we don't know. But so I'm tripping. Oh, I forgot to turn my camera.
Yeah, and they were 5-1 going into that game.
Yeah. So
it would have been 5-1 versus 6-0. Yeah. I mean, it's bigger implications, still significant implications, but bigger nonetheless. But I think that's what makes it true about the majority of the games. The Jacksonville Jaguars we've only been beat one time. And that's the Rams belt to ass. That's straight up. That's what they did.
We've been beat twice. That Seahawks game, they beat us, man. They were more physical than us. They sacked us 7 times. They were more physical than us. They beat us. We lost 2 games after Kansas City. Those 2 games we lost in a row.
I don't know.
We've been out physical. We've been out physical on both sides of the ball.
But in the Seahawks game, our penalties were so bad. You can't do that against really good teams. And the Seahawks are a really good team.
I know, but still, bro, how many sacks did we get?
I think 1.
And so we lost. So we lost that battle. in the trenches. On both sides,
Bruh.
both of our trenches got their ass kicked.
Bruh, but hold on.
Did-
Miles
did-
Garrett got five. Miles Garrett got 5 sacks, and the Patriots blew their ass out.
Bro, why are we talking about? I don't give a fuck about Myles Garrett and the fucking Cleveland Browns. They got Dylan Gabriel as a fucking quarterback. I'm talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars, Jimbo. Did our offensive line get their ass kicked that game?
Yes.
Did our defensive line get their ass kicked that game?
Yes.
So we lost the trenches, which means in the most physical part of the sport we play, we lost both sides of. We lost the physical battle the last 2 games. They out-physicaled, both teams out-physicaled us. We gave up 14 sacks over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
and we've gotten how many sacks over the last 2 weeks? Because I was just saying for the one game, when you add up both games, we gave up 14 sacks and we got what? 2 sacks to their 14?
Man,
Even if we got one last week, so 14 to 1.
I don't even remember us like that game so bad. I don't.
We didn't know if we touched. We might have got a sympathy sack because he might have ran out of bounds.
Yeah.
But like, so that could be a 14 to 1 ratio on the trenches the last 2 weeks. They gotta toughen the fuck up. They gotta man up and play some fucking football. Like grown men, all that put. I don't know I don't know. Campanile, all like I said, everybody, bro, coordinators gotta get somebody ass.
I'm looking up the sack rank.
Right.
Sacks. Need the team to what the fuck.
Shit, bro. They've been playing, bro. I said it after the first game, man. You play pussy, you get fucked, man. That's what happened 2 games in a row. They went out there and didn't take the Seahawks game when they had ample opportunity to go win that game. Even being bullied around, they had a chance to go win that game. But motherfuckers can't catch the fucking football.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Defense gave up those points early and started and was playing locked and was pretty much playing shutdown. God damn, bro.
Damn, dog. Eric Armstead got 3.5 sacks.
This nigga Tyson Campbell fucking pick sixing and acting a fool.
He hurt now. He hurt. Yeah, he hurt.
Shit, I would have rather that. I would have rather him.
But he played bad. He played bad last week.
He played bad the week before. But guess what?
No, I'm saying last week he played. Shit, hold on. The Seahawks game. Yeah, week 8 he didn't play good. Week 7 he had the pick 6. So I mean, but he's like I said, he's hurt.
He just had the pick 6 this weekend.
No, it wasn't this weekend.
Yeah,
the Browns lost.
It was
the Browns.
I know, but he had it in the Jets game.
They played. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This past weekend they played the Patriots. Myles Garrett sacked Drake May 5 times, and Drake May then beat him like 35-7.
Who did the Jets just beat?
The Jets just beat.
I could have sworn the Jets just beat the Browns.
No.
I don't know. I'm tripping. I don't care. I mean, I don't follow those things. I just know the Jets won.
Yeah, the Jets won. Let's see. Oh, they beat the Bengals.
They beat the Bengals. Okay.
Yeah, they beat the Bengals 39-38. Fucking 49ers fucking let down.
The Ravens are.
Oh, it was 32-13 Patriots over the Browns.
Okay.
Which is crazy. But anyway, so the Jags Damn, I lost my notes. The Jags go over there. We're favored -3. Over under 45.5. When in Vegas, bet on Teal. What you got, bro?
I mean, I'm taking us the points. Jags 35-10, man. Or 35. No, actually, I'll go Jags 40-7.
So you're taking the over.
I'm taking everything. The points, the over, everything. Money line, straight up, parlays. They should be the terrible team. Like, and honestly, if this offense doesn't go out there and go, because we're still, even as like I said, we're some a little bit of overreaction because it's only 3 losses. It is what it is. We're still averaging over 20, like 26, 27 points a game. Like we're still scoring. Like we're still doing things like as a team right now. Like there's still positivity to be found.
That average dipped. That average dipped with that 7-point game because we got a 7-point game and a 12-point game.
Yeah, but I think we have like 146 points through. So not 26 points. Like we're over 20 points a game.
Yeah.
But
we're still better. We're still better than last year. When it comes to points scored.
But if this offense don't at least score 30. I don't give a fuck. Even a win, to me, that's not a. I don't even know if this won't be a good win if we don't score 30.
That's funny. So my score, because I was gonna say I'm taking the Jags, but I was taking them 20. I feel like 24, like 10. So I would take the under, and I was gonna say that. But if they only score 24 points, I'd be happy because we won. But I would also be disappointed because I feel like this offense is better than that. If they're doing the right things, we look like the Colts. You know, if we're doing the right things, we look like the Seahawks. Like we look like we look like a competitive football team. And I'd like to get back to that. And even when we weren't looking competitive, we were being competitive enough to win other games. So
you are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
I got 24-10, and I'm taking no. I'm not calling a 50 burger. Jay will. Jay called a 40 burger up there, but I think it's going to be 24-10. I'm saying 24 because I'm hoping it's going to be. I'm really hoping it's going to be like 31. You know, and that's what I'm really hoping it's going to be.
I'm disappointed if they don't score 30.
Yeah. If they score 30,
it's a good win.
You said if they score 30?
If they don't score 30, if they don't at least score 30 points, I'm not considering this a good win.
So, okay,
I don't even care how it looks. Bro, they fucking suck.
So they scored 4 tutties. So if Trevor threw for 4 tutties in the game and they scored 28, your 28 wouldn't be your 30? I would take 28. I would take 28. I want to see 30. But I would definitely take 28. 24 points and below. Anything below 28 points, I'm going to be disappointed.
And like I said, it's just the offense. I think the defense probably scores. Like there should be some things. They suck. We should be able to do things like score on defense, score on special teams against a team that sucks like this.
Right.
It shouldn't take the quarterback to throw for 4 touchdowns to beat them. And if he does throw for 4 or 5 touchdowns, he shouldn't have to throw for 300 yards. He should do it how people do it against us. Throw for 3 and 5 touchdowns under 200 yards.
Yeah. 5 touchdowns, 185 yards. That's crazy.
Yeah. How about the rest of your team how about the rest of your team put your quarterback in position to throw for 5 touchdowns and less than 190 yards. Because that's your team doing that. That's your team helping you out, putting you in position.
Yeah.
Kick returns, defense, special teams, your running backs, your offensive line to help the running backs. You're putting everybody in position. I'm not having to throw the ball 50 times for 400 yards to win. That's not how football is supposed to. I mean, it's kind of what they're trying to do, but that's not how football is supposed to be played. You're not really supposed to throw the ball 45, 50 times. You should be able to run the goddamn football, or at least try to. And like I said, bro, maybe we got to up the carries. He doesn't have a 20. Buddy doesn't have a 20 carry game this season, and we're coming off of a game where he got his least amount of carries in the season.
Mm-hmm.
But also he's averaging. Look, and it's crazy. He's only averaging 2.7 yards a carry, which is a career high for him.
Wait, so he's only averaging what?
Like 2.7 yards a carry.
No, bro, you're tripping. You're tripping. He hasn't even had 20. You just said he hasn't even had 20 carries yet.
In a game.
I know. Per carry means all his carries together by his yardage, divided by his yardage. Or his yardage divided by all of his combined carries. He's like 4 something.
No, I'm tripping. He's at 5. I'm tripping.
Yeah, you're tripping, dog. Like he's like, if he's not like 4.9, he might be like 5.5 right now.
No, I think he's 5'1". I was looking at something else. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at.
He's 5'3". I just found it. He's 5.3. So yeah, bro, you're tripping. 2.7. Try my dog like that, man. Oh, but you know what else? You're right, Daryl. It is because of all the penalty we had. But you know what? Why else? Because that is your host, Agent J, and y'all are rocking with your boy J to the I to the M.B.O, and we are out of here.